You now make no coffee this morning. The best coffee.
This morning.
Best coffee I ever have in my life. It's, you want some? Look at that. In case you were wondering what's in these cups when we are here, nothing.
Tami, you should not show them that.
I just say go sometimes.
It's make believe.
Oh, it's pretend.
You ever watch those scenes when you're at the airport and they're acting, pretending that the suitcase is full and you
Yes, and you can tell, you know.
You can tell
You can tell. It's the same with the coffee cups. When they put it on, you know it's empty.
Yeah.
Well, I think Ivy's watching, and Ivy and I play pretend tea all the time. So, Ivy, this one is for you. Let me see how I'm doing. Morning, everybody. Oh, so good. Good morning, everyone,
Good
and thank you so
morning.
much for checking in from wherever you're checking in from. As you always say, is it Jamaica? Is it Canada?
Is it Jamaica?
Is it the
in
UK?
town, around town, out of town, overseas?
Where?
You
Where?
know, overseas can be Portmore, can be Ocho Rios.
Okay.
And overseas can actually, in fact, be all right. Jamaicans, we say small foreign. That's
What?
That's like the Caribbean.
Oh.
Big foreign are like England.
Oh.
You know,
Okay.
like a big foreign. England.
Yes, and abroad.
And abroad.
Abroad,
No,
abroad
hold
is a
on.
good one.
Foreign is America, and abroad is England.
Okay, right.
Abroad,
I feel
far.
like we did settle this one time, but I'm still not okay with it. What we do know is that today is Wednesday.
Yes.
And you are here with us where the sun rises, where the fun rises. And speaking of which, I'm still excited that when I get to work in the morning, the sun is out and it's not complete darkness. And I literally took a moment this morning walking in, saying to myself, let me enjoy this, because I know in a few short months, because we are already in June.
Yes.
It's gonna be Christmas before you know it. So I'm enjoying this summer solstice while I can, for
I
sure.
tell you, it's moving. I mean, Tami, we just said Happy New Year.
Yes.
And of course, we're going to be saying happy birthday
Yes.
in a short while.
Yeah, no joke.
For Tami.
But oh yes, I forget it's my birth month for true.
Yes.
A lot going on
3
in
days.
3 days. Is it?
In fact, it's 4 days away to me and Wayne Day.
No, I want to talk about
4
this.
days away
Let
to
me
me
raise
and
my hand.
Wayne. 4 days away to our day.
May I raise my hand, please, sir?
Yeah. All right, what you have to say now?
People, tell me if this is unfair. So, Saturday my
Tell
birthday.
us.
Saturday my
Fine,
birthday.
we get that,
right?
we get that. But Sunday is
No,
our
wait.
day.
Sunday is what name day?
What?
Father's
Wait,
Day.
what? Can you please repeat
Lisa,
that?
yes.
Andre,
And
you
then
stand
Monday,
there,
Ivy birthday. What am I gonna do?
Sunday.
No, that's what Wayne said. Here we
Sunday.
know.
Come
I
on,
said,
man,
what we gonna do?
We are middle. We're in the middle. That's
But
why we are working on a
I don't
Wednesday.
listen. I just feel like everybody should let me know how to handle this weekend. I'm thinking of just forfeiting my birthday, just call it a day and just make it my Father's Day, Ivy's Day, and just, you know, focus the energy. Because imagine I said to Wayne yesterday, I said, Wayne, what would I do?
Yeah.
Him no? Oh gosh. Dash everything on the Sunday.
Smart man.
And at first I was like, oh, that sounds like a good idea. And he was like, yeah, but you know, when I have to cook nothing, when I have to... I was like, you see, you don't want to do nothing for my birthday. You want me to do something for your Father's Day, but none for my birthday. This don't make no sense. I guess what, people? If you see me Wednesday, I'm a sour.
You're imitating your wife and your daughter? No,
Also,
sir.
we have graduation coming up. Let me tell you, man, there's a whole heap going on in
Listen,
June.
gentlemen, graduation, Enigma Elite.
Oh, yeah.
This, you know, you want to be ready for your graduation, right? And June is not only graduation, but it's also wedding month.
Oh.
People get married a lot in June.
It's true. But you know what is also happening in June is that June is Infertility Awareness Month. This is a big one. And it really aims to raise awareness about the challenges of infertility and to promote understanding among millions of individuals and couples facing difficulties with conception. It's something that a lot of people don't talk about, or in years gone by, it was shrouded in a lot of shame. Women never spoke about it, and now there is so much more light around infertility, and I'm hoping less shame. Unfortunately, it is still a very painful topic and a very painful experience for women who go through it. So I'm glad that there's a month dedicated to infertility awareness, indeed.
Yes, and of course, I mean, the men too who suffer.
True.
Not infertility, but I mean, inability, or, you know, you're unable to, you know, You understand?
Yes, you see, it's even difficult to speak about, but it is something that happens on both sides, for sure. Also,
did you know?
Go ahead.
Did you know, Tami? Can I tell you?
Yes.
Tami, did you know that Africa has the highest rate of female entrepreneurship in the entire world? So, baby, if you don't see Tami next week, she gone to Africa.
Well, I think Jamaica might be right up behind that because we have a lot of female entrepreneurs here too. Yeah.
In many countries like Nigeria, Uganda, and Ghana, a large percentage of women are sharing and caring in business. They're actually starting and running businesses often out of necessity, but also due to strong cultural roots in trade and local commerce. Yeah, we Jamaicans, we are like that. We have an entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah.
Trust me, you go downtown, you see. They're creative, they're innovative, they're always thinking about new ways to make a buck.
Yeah, and women in business is just phenomenal to me. I always say, you know, if you want to look at something differently, just put a woman in that position because our view of the world is just so different. And I think it's always a good thing when a woman says, you know what, I'm going to start this business, I'm going to do this my way. I always tell people, because a lot of women talk to me about starting businesses and they're so afraid to go after their idea. And they say, well, somebody else has done it already. And I always say to them something I heard many years ago, which was, have you been down the bread aisle or the crackers aisle?
Yes.
Look here. There are so many versions of bread that exist. There are so many competitors, but you have yours. Yours is what makes yours special, and there is somebody out there who wants your version. And so I think that's a big deal for women to remember. I don't care how many people have done it before. We haven't seen your version of it.
Women are in charge, and women make a wise decision.
I think so.
Yes, Terry Kyle. I'm talking about Terry Kyle. Just
nice segue.
Baptized, yes, communication practitioner. Of course, you know her. She's a very popular face, a media personality. She took a step of faith, affirming her beliefs and announcing via her social media pages that she was recently baptized. And she brought the news in a recorded clip of her water baptism on social media platforms. Congratulations to you, Terry Carroll.
Yes, indeed.
You know, she's a businesswoman too, and she has a wonderful charity.
A female entrepreneur herself and doing the thing. So
you know what's interesting,
awesome.
Tami? When I studied, my class had mostly women.
Yeah.
And that was the business administration master's degree, right? Now, when I go to the business places, there are still a number of men leading.
I don't know. I think Jamaica is actually one of the places that has many women in leadership, actually. It's one of the few places in the world I think you can go to and see women in leadership roles more often than you do men. Well, I think so. Maybe it's because I'm looking for it. And that's something that makes me excited and happy to raise my children here, because I think that is important to say both. And that is not always just one way. So yes, I think, I mean, even in school, in tertiary education, there's always more women than men, so it would make sense that they would get to that next step.
You know, say if you enter the Miss Jamaica and then ask her the question. No, you answer the question. You know, so really you know,
so I'm afraid over that question there.
You know, so that section there.
Look here.
Very important section, you know.
Yes, you swimsuit. Look here.
No, you're not really top.
That's one thing me could have never do. Ask me a question, see if I drop down. Look here, I mean, that's that is why only, let me say, you have to be quick on your feet, you have to be knowledgeable, you have to be,
yeah, man, and there are a number of persons watching you at the same time. Millions, like now, millions are watching us.
And judging you.
And judging us. That's why we are ourselves. If you're here for the very first time, you're wondering, why are they speaking in the vernacular?
Yes,
that's who we are, and that's how we are.
Amen.
Congratulations to Tashana Holmes, our fellow Jamaican.
Speaking of which, right? Because we're talking about women.
Yes,
and how, you know.
Because it's before Father's Day, so we'll get away to talk about it.
This was something I saw in our tea this morning, and I just thought, fabulous. I have to do this one, Auntie. I'm sorry, because congratulations to Tashana Holmes, our fellow Jamaican, who is the 2025 Harvard valedictorian. Woo! Hello. Did you hear me? growing up in the quiet rural community of Johnson in St. James, Tashana. I mean, what an incredible thing to have accomplished. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. She said that she could have never have imagined that one day she would stand as valedictorian of Harvard University's 2025 graduating class. Her journey from humble beginnings and early culture shock in the United States to the pinnacle of academic excellence has been nothing short of inspiring. And that is what I'm talking about.
Let me say this. When you go to high school, right, sometimes there are some schools who put you in a grade depending on how well you do. So, so like you'll have like 1A, 2B,
Right.
3C. So you know, so when you get to 1E, that's one mean the first form. You know, so when you get to 1E, them say, boy, are they done sprinting?
No, don't do that again.
No, so when you're in a 1A, so you're in 1A. No, I'm saying that to say, when you are at the top of an institution like Harvard,
Crazy.
that is absolutely amazing. And to know that you're Jamaican.
And she's an immigrant, which is also an important thing to note because you see what's happening now in the States and what they're trying to do to immigrant students, and it doesn't make sense. Look, how you would have robbed a totally perfect candidate that amazing opportunity.
I think she's making a statement. She's saying, hey, flip the visa.
Simia,
That's what they're saying, flip the visa.
And I'm saying, hey, come home. No, amazing, amazing. And a reminder that, you know, again, you could be the exception to the rule. You could be the one who goes up there and does a thing, but you have to keep swimming and you have to keep moving towards whatever your goal is today.
Yes,
Love
and
that
also,
for her.
and listen, bright people can spell. Let me just say that. I don't know what's happening with spelling all over the country.
Oh my
Let me
goodness.
just go to Shelley and Fraser Price. Her
Oh
name
my
or surname was
goodness.
misspelled recently. Tami is seen in the
my
supermarket.
goodness.
Salad.
No, not only that.
T-A-S-S-E-D.
It was a photo I saw of somebody at their supermarket who said that to me. But the road signs, I had to ask if it was real that some of these signs were misspelled and badly misspelled as well. And I thought to myself, it's one thing to make a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. But for it to have gone through all these different chains to be actually erected as a sign and nobody catch it. It's crazy.
Listen, GOJ, I was the champion speller for St. Aloysius Primary in...
Spell Aloysius.
Ask me again. Can you use it in a sentence?
I went to St. Aloysius Primary.
Are there any vowels in the word?
Nita is wrapping us up. Let's go.
Aloysius. You're not
Yes.
known for it on TV.
Yes.
Happy birthday to dance hall artist Damian Roden. Who is that?
More popularly known as Munga Honorable. Happy birthday to you. Hope you have a wonderful birthday. And happy birthday to Eric Donaldson.
Yes.
He is a Jamaican
This
reggae
is the land
singer,
of my
songwriter,
birth.
known for his hit songs, Oh Cherry, oh baby. I love that. Can't you see I'm in love with you? So happy birthday to him as well. By the way, my grandfather, one I named him was Aloysius. Aloysius?
Yeah.
Come in say Aloysius. So I say, what?
No, not Aloysius. Yeah, no. Aloysius.
Anyway, this will take us out into, I imagine, a very beautiful show.
Mixtape.
Oh, but yes. We'll do mixtape by the show, but I think we're going to have a great show today. First, we're serving words and wings in Wednesday service just to give you an idea of what's coming up. And then we hit the road for Sunrise Road Trip, where Yendi was in Montego Bay uncovering all the secrets.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Brace yourselves.
Tell me more.
You know what I mean? We'll also be stripping down for massages.
Oh,
before
not
taking
me.
on the animal pop quiz in Wax.
Yes.
You don't want to miss this morning.
Yes.
So relax. Listen, you're watching us free.
Yeah, hopefully. All that and more right here on Sunrise. But first, here's your Wednesday morning mixtape.
Cheers.
Yeah, can't wait. Let's do it. Cheers.